Alright, this is part 5 for assignment 1, SER431. Don't mind the example on the right, just going to be using it as kind of a way to explain what is going on. So over here, this is provided by the Windows tutorial. The reason why I'm showing this is to explain the difference between flat and garrote shading, which what we're doing through example is garrote shading. So what happens in flat shading is it's calculated normal per face of the triangles. So as you can tell, you can see each and every triangle, which gives it this kind of strange looking boxy format of the monkey. Every time the light hits it, it's calculating the intensity of how much light is hitting that and dispersed through the actual triangle, giving it the shapes that you can see everywhere along this monkey. The reason why it's on lower FPS is because I'm using their example instead of my own personal example to render this. Anyhow, what we're going to be using is garrote shading. And what garrote shading is, it's going to be calculating the normal per vertex, which is going to give the monkey this shape. As you can tell, a lot more smoother, and just gives it a more defined shape of the monkey head, a little bit less distracting due to all the triangles being gone. So what's going on here is we first define the light vector where it's hitting, and then it's going to calculate the cosine between the light and normal vector to determine the intensity of each vertex and how much light is actually hitting it, which is done here in the code. So I use the code they provided because I tried using Fongjing just as another example, but it wouldn't really work properly, and their code was the most efficient, as you can tell, because I'm still staying at the average of 60 frames per second throughout all examples. The only thing you can notice with garrote shading is, yes, you still can kind of see the triangles right there and there. It's a little bit harder to see, though, because it's per vertex instead of per face when you calculate the normal vector, giving it the more smooth orientation of the monkey head.